depends. Okay, depends on the husband. Now it's not stated here what they have decided in their petition, whether he is going to give her the house or he's not going to give her the house, or they're going to sell the common property and they're going to divide the proceeds, because she's been married for 20 over years, so she need something. Then her child that is 18 years old, he's studying in university, whether the father has been paying for the child until now. So actually he's obligated, morally obligated to pay for the child, but he's not legally obligated because the child is above 18.
According to law. Okay.
So but the 20 years old child is mentally retarded, so he's obligated to take care of the child. At the same time, even welfare takes care of the child. Okay, he can get aid from the government and all that for the child. The 6 years old one, yes, is the what you call, the husband has to provide for the child. Okay, and then again, depending what is the husband working, what is his job. If he's working as a good job, then he has to pay, the wife has to come up with her living expenses. What is the for every child, what is the school fees, what is their food, what is their medical, whether they got medical insurance, whether what do you call, their clothes, all that you have to come up with a list and then say what is your monthly expenses and how much for food, how much for this, how much for that, how much for going. If they are very rich family, then they even have holidays, so you can bring in the holidays also, that they go for holidays and all. You see, basically when you what do you call, there's a divorce, let's say a wife, they are good family, rich family, so the standard of the wife has to be maintained, she cannot come down, so he has to provide for all that, again depending whether the wife is working or not working, and also for the children. And now the adopted child is considered as a child of the family, so even the father has to provide for her.
Regarding the adopted child, do we have to prove whether the adopted child is a legitimate first?
Doesn't matter. Even an illegitimate child, you have to support. It doesn't matter whether it's legitimate or illegitimate. As long as child of the family, the certificate or deed will show adopted, right? That's it. If it doesn't show, so it doesn't matter. If the child is staying with you, definitely they would have adopted, means there is some papers to show that the child is adopted, correct? So they have to provide. He's obligated to maintain all of them. And whether she can obtain custody, the 6 years old one, she obtained custody. The 2-year-old one, she can get custody. The 18 and the 21, they are adults.
They can make their own
so they can be on their own. So there's no custody for them. Okay.
For adopted child, she can get custody.
She can get custody. Then again, depending, like now she said she wants to know whether her father is obliged to maintain. Yes, he's obliged to maintain. Whether she can obtain custody, yes, she can obtain custody of the younger 2 kids only. But then at the same time, even if she gets custody, she must allow access to the husband. That means visitation rights. How is she going to allow? Whether it's going to be weekly or monthly or alternate week, from what time to what time, where he's going to come and pick up the child, where he's going to send the child, all that have to be stated in the petition.
Usually recently you do handle the case of regarding this?
Yeah, I just did one case actually I'm still got one more case going in court, but this one, the husband is overseas.
Maybe can you share with us?
Yeah, but it's still not started yet because I'm just filed for jurisdiction. The judge wanted to know whether the court has jurisdiction. So I managed to get all my cases. I did submissions and I found that yes, there is jurisdiction. So I got that for her, and now I went again to court last week Wednesday to get the tribunal exemption, because the husband is in India, she's here, and she's got 2 kids, but she's Malaysian, children are Malaysian. They were married in India, but their marriage was registered in Malaysia.
So the court has to relation.
And also this case, this case here, must know your case in point, whether the what they call the marriage was registered here in Malaysia. I mean, they are according to the SRA. Must be according to the SRA. LRA. Must be according to LRA. If according to LRA, then everything will be decided that way. If the marriage is not according to LRA, it's customary. It has to be prior to 1976. And then they can it is deemed that it is registered. So then you get custody and all. That's the basic substantive law. So what else you want to know?